Hey guys, Jonathan was out here for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to preview the action for Week 5 in the 2015 NFL season, and in this game we are going to take a look at the matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Seahawks come into this game 2-2 on there. They're 0-2 on the road, and Cincinnati is another one of those surprise teams. They are 4-0 this year and 2-0 at home. Since Seattle, of course, coming off of the controversial win against Detroit last week on Monday Night Football, Cincinnati coming off of a dominating win against the Kansas City Chiefs last weekend. This is going to be a tough test for really both of these teams. Seattle, since they got Cam Chancellor back, especially defensively, has really started to figure stuff out. The offense still is a little bit inconsistent. The offensive line for Seattle is still a little bit shaky. It's also going to be a real test for them. This Cincinnati team is a real good team. Now, the question is, can they sustain it? I said it last week, I'll say it again. Cincinnati is really good. Is really used to being good in September. They're good in September a lot. So, can they keep it up into keeping it up into this month and beyond? We'll find out. But Cincinnati is used to getting off to good starts, so this is really probably, I guess, no surprise. The fact that Seattle is starting to figure things out now that Cam Chancellor's back on defense is no surprise. Seattle, though, running game could be an issue on Sunday. It looks like, last I heard, no Marshawn Lynch again, and Fred Jackson has a high ankle sprain. He is listed as questionable. He says he'll go, but he's listed as questionable, and the question is, how effective is he going to be able to be? Seattle, as well, has not run the ball well. Even with Marshawn Lynch, he hasn't run the ball well this year. Seattle only held the 3.5 yards a run, um, and it hasn't been good. Marshawn Lynch not running well, Fred Jackson not running well. Offensive line is a little bit unsteady. Luckily for them, they have a quarterback that can extend plays in Russell Wilson. But this right here, I'm going to go back to Cincinnati for a second, is going to be a real test, even though it's at home, a real test for the Cincinnati team. And this could show how real the Cincinnati team really is. I think Seattle is going to give Cincinnati a fight. Seattle is not a great road team. But I think that they will be able to give them a fight. But Seattle has got to stop Giovanni Bernard, which is something that the Chiefs were not able to do, and um, so he's had quite a strong running attack. Also, Jeremy Hill, they're going to have to find a way to stop him, which honestly I think they'll be able to slow him down just a little bit. That defense will. And Giovanni Bernard, too. I think this is going to be a low scoring game. I think this is going to be a low scoring game and a defensive battle. I think it's probably going to come down to a turnover. But I think I've got to go with the home field advantage here. Like I said, I don't know that I fully believe in Cincinnati yet. They are a good football team, but I need to get later into the year to see if I really do believe in them. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose this game, to be honest, but I'm going to go with Cincinnati to get the win. We are 0-1 in the week this week, coming off an 11-4 week last week. We had the Texans beating the Colts, and due to penalties, I shouldn't say due just to penalties, but penalties definitely did not help the Texans' cause. They lost that game 27-20. So we are 0-1 on the week. We're 37-27 on the year. 806, 472, and 1 is the lifetime record. Don't forget to like the James Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links, as always, are down in the description. That is going to do it for me. I am Jonathan Mosette for James Sports 100 and the James Sports Show. This has been a look at the matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. And I will talk to you guys and see you guys, whatever my outro is here on this channel, later.